Bombarda!
I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral. Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we can both see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts, that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
It sounds to me as if your master got what he deserved.
Deke never wanted anyone to get hurt. Not the phoenix, not Tobbs, and not even master. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
me outside of Feldcroft, near the catacomb.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you as well. How can I help you?
What do you have for sale?
Have I mentioned you're welcome to stop by any time?
You're here. Good.
Sebastian, that relic you mentioned.
I believe one of Slytherin's students stumbled upon the relic during an assignment to study sarcophagi in this catacomb. From what I read in a report by the student, they weren't permitted to take it with them, so I must assume it's still here. As I mentioned earlier, this relic grants its holder the power to reverse dark magic curses. If it's in this catacomb, I have to find it. For Anne. I need to see her.
I'd be interested to know what else the student discovered.
Have a look. Unfortunately, there's no name on it, but I suspect if it was important enough for Slytherin to stash in his spellbook, it's worthy of further study.
I'm ready to explore the catacomb. Perhaps we can visit Anne when we've finished.
Perfect. By the way, Ominous has been asking about you. You didn't tell him what we were doing, did you?
I didn't. I promise.
Good. Ominous would be livid if he knew what we were about to do. I'll be interested to compare what lies inside to what I've read about this catacomb. I'm sure that foul
Revelio.
smell is the scent of success. Try not to lose your nerve just yet.
Expelliarmus! Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Defender! At least now we know we're not alone in here.
Perhaps that was it. And the rest of the tomb, insect-free.
Yeah, spiders aren't insects.
Don't start.
Accio! Opening all of these is tempting. Revelio! Accio!
We're here for a reason. I'd say opening them all is justified.
Expelliarmus!
This room is taller than it looks.
Revelio! Wingardium Leviosa! Levioso! Revelio!
Finding a chest in an inconspicuous loft. Brilliant.
Expelliarmus! Defender! Confringo! Accio! Descendo! Depulso! Flipendo! Expelliarmus! Revelio! Accio! Revelio!
Now this is the sort of great room I want to be buried in.
Surrounded by grandeur.
Grandeur and then some. Even an altar with a pile of bones. Lovely.
Revelio! Bones outside a sarcophagus. Seems odd. Accio! Depulso! Revelio!
Did you hear that?
We're in a tomb. I assume eerie sounds come with the territory. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa. There's something here by the altar.
What did you find?
Revelio. Accio. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Confringo. Bombarda. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. We've made it this far, but clearly we have more to do. Accio. Revelio. I need to find a safe way across. Accio. Confringo. Lumos. Bombarda. Confringo. Lumos. Incendio. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Descendo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Rickety bone bridge complete. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Confringo! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Accio! Repulso! Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Revelio. Depulso. Accio. Depulso. Descendo. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Descendo. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Confringo. Defender. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Depulso. Descendo. Looks like part of a student's diary. It mentions plans to return for the relic and conjuring barricades using bones.
Of course. The student's summary referenced the space beyond the Great Room, which means this can't be a dead end. Let's divide and conquer. You work on sorting out the bone barricades. I'll look around and see what we missed. Hold on to that diary entry. There may be more to it.
It does mention something else. It says their next assignment was learning the Imperius Curse.
Really? Interesting. We need to focus on moving beyond this room. But let me think for a moment.
Do you think the pages were left here on purpose?
Slytherin mentioned a student who excelled in charms and always carried a satchel stuffed full of notes. They might have been left on purpose, or the student may have simply dropped them.
Of course. I'll start to search for those barricades.
Brilliant. There's more to this than even I imagined.
Accio!
Stacked oddly on either side of this archway.
Leave no stone unturned. Or in this case, no bone.
I knew we'd get through. I felt it in my bones.
Nice.
Before we trudge on further, I've just realized something. The student's diary mentions the Imperius Curse. I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to need it here. It's an unforgivable, but useful when you're outnumbered. Places the victim completely under the caster's control. So, if you'd like to learn Imperio, I can teach you.
Where did you learn the Imperious Curse?
I taught myself. Don't tell Ominous that I've told you. It's not exactly something I can brag about, but it may come in handy. I think you ought to know it.
Shouldn't I know more about what the curse entails?
Remember the blasting curse? Same idea, except when it comes to unforgivable curses, your intention has to be clear. You have to mean it.
It's probably wise to know the spell.
I couldn't agree more. A spell that could save your life shouldn't be unforgivable. You have a lot at stake. You have an ability that evidently no one's seen for centuries. Focus your wand movement. It's not an easy spell to master. There we go. Something troubling ahead. Be on your guard.
Descender! Imperio!
Confringo!
Arresto momentum! Levioso! Glacius! Imperio! Revelio! Arresto momentum!
Defendo! Descendo!
Defendo! Repulsor! Incendio! Revelio! Incendio! Imperial! Repel! Expelliarmus! Incendio! Confringo! Incendio! Arresto momentum! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Incendio!
Confringo!
Confringo! Incendio! Arresto momentum!
Levioso! Confringo!
Incendio! Arresto momentum! Defendo!
Confringo!
Confringo! Bombarda! Expelliarmus!
Never knew
Revelio.
spiders could make such a mess.
Bit dramatic, isn't it? Confringo! Revelio. Accio. Confringo. Revelio.
This catacomb has suffered decay, just as the student's summary described.
I doubt anyone's been here in quite some time. Confringo! Defender! Revelio! Accio! Revelio! Accio!
Another barricade.
Revelio!
Considering how well you did on the last one, this should be a cinch.
How gracious of you.
I try.
Accio! Revelio! Accio! Guardian Leviosa!
Now we're also dealing with rune symbols.
Accio!
That works.
Revelio!
Keep going.
Accio! Accio! Guardian Leviosa! Revelio! Accio! Accio! Revelio! Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
You are head and shoulders above these bones. Nicely done.
Revelio!
I see why Slytherin's student was so entranced with this place.
Confringo! Bombarda! Imperio! Expelliarmus! Defender! Confringo! Accio! Repulsor! Descendo! Flipendo! Accio! Arresto momentum! Defender! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Bombarda! Defender! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Imperio! Arresto momentum! Accio! Descendo! Repulsor! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Defender! For a moment there I thought that would never end. Confringo! Revelio! Confringo! Dead end. Lovely. All that for Revelio. Hold on. Don't give up yet. Sebastian! The relic! Look! Could it be? The note and rendition of the relic. It matches. This must be where the student left the relic.
I can't believe it. After all this, it lines up. We've really found it.
What do you suppose is meant by the dark sacrifice required to realize the relic's potential?
I have no idea. But we're here for the relic.
I'm willing to ignore what the journal entry says. We're taking the relic.
Agreed. This is meant to be. For Anne's sake, I'm taking it. Let's get to Feldcroft. I must keep this relic secret, especially from my uncle.
Revelio!
Is that ominous? Ominous. The sounds we kept hearing. It was you.
You gave me no choice. I had to follow you. Sebastian, please, leave the relic alone. We can find another way to help Anne.
I'm sorry, Ominous, but I'm taking it.
No, you're not. If you won't put it back, then I will.
Hold on, both of you. Sebastian, please, take a step back.
Fine. But Ominous knows I won't step back from a fight.
Can't believe this.
How much did you hear?
Everything. I heard you encourage Sebastian to take the relic.
Sebastian's done his research. He knows what he's doing.
Sebastian makes things sound easy when they could be impossible or dangerous. We need to stop him.
And if nothing will change his mind?
Something has to. I need your help.
You're right. This seems far riskier than Sebastian realizes.
Good. We're agreed. We don't allow him to leave here with the relic.
I do think we should talk to him, but I fear we won't stop him from taking the relic.
What are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we negotiate. We allow Sebastian to leave with the relic under one condition. After this, no more.
I feel that's what we agreed to in the scriptorium. I'm being taken for a fool.
You're not, Ominous. This may be the only way to keep your friendship intact. Let's trust him to know what's best.
Fine. If I trust him on this, I'm trusting you too. The dark arts seem harmless until it's too late. Go then. Leave with the relic. I'll not say a word more. hope I don't regret this.
Sebastian, we're ready.
What is it? I haven't changed my mind.
Ominous has. Let's go.
What?
Revelio.
Ominous?
I'll explain on the way. Come on.
Well, what happened back there?
Ominous and I found a compromise.
Ominous simply needs a moment with you and he'll change his mind. Is that it?
I told him we ought to give you this chance, that the relic is too important to ignore.
There has to be more to it than that. Tell me.
We agreed on what was needed, Sebastian. You have my word.
Revelio.
I never wanted to keep all this from Ominous. He just doesn't understand. And I didn't want to worry him all over again. Watch your step. I nearly slipped there.
Revelio. Expelliarmus. Defender. Confringo. Bombarda. Glacius. Descendo. Accio. Capulso. Revelio.
All this grass. It no longer feels like a tomb. I've read about catacombs that underwent expansion efforts and ran into problems. Often cave-ins.
And then we're abandoned.
Exactly. We'll be fine.
Confringo.
As we were leaving, Ominous wouldn't even acknowledge me. That's not like him.
He was troubled, Sebastian. Even though we agreed to it all, it's been a lot to take in.
I thought he understood. He knew we couldn't give up. All of this is too important. For Anne.
Confringo. Revelio.
Depulso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Defender. Bombarda. Accio. Descendo. Depulso. Defender. Imperial. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Levioso. Bombarda. Defender. Bombarda. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Accio. Descendo. Depulso. Flipendo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Bombarda. Confringo. Revelio. Revelio. Confringo. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Defender. No! Bombarda. Imperio. Glacius. Confringo. Defender. Revelio.
When we get to Feldcroft, I'd rather Anne not know what had to be done
Confringo.
to get this relic. She thinks like ominous. It'd only upset her.
Expelliarmus.
What's that?
Confringo. Bombarda.
I shall avenge your death.
Imperio. Expelliarmus.
What was that?
Levioso.
What are you doing? What is this?
Descendo. Potatoes.
This isn't good.
What is it?
Smoke. Over there, by the hamlet. Feldcroft's in trouble. They're under attack.
Let's hurry.
Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo! Glacius! Levioso! Rebellion! Arresto Moment! Accio! Fight! Propendo! Propulso! Descendo! To the right! Expelliarmus!
Got him!
Expelliarmus! You'll not be here!
Sebastian! Be careful! Mine!
Double three! We'll make it!
How nice of you to stop.
Expelliarmus!
Too slow.
Accio!
I'm handling
Descendo!
Handling it.
Bombarda! Arresto Momento!
I'm a goblin, not a...
Propendo! Accio!
Keep out of short reach.
Expelliarmus! Bombarda! Confringo!
Uncle! To the right!
Ah, got him.
They're closing in!
Confringo!
Boy! What have you done?
Saved my sister.
With an unforgivable curse. From that damned book, no doubt. Your father would be ashamed. You've gone too far, Sebastian. Stay away from her. From all of us.
What did my uncle expect me to do? The Imperius curse saved Anne's life. That goblin was going to kill her.
You did what you had to do.
If I have to keep proving that to my uncle, I will. He cannot banish me from my own home. From my sister.
It might be best to let him calm down a while. May I speak to him? Perhaps I can help to ease the tension a bit.
You may be right. Very well. Probably best if I get away from here for a while. I'll head back to Hogwarts.
Revelio!
Pardon me, Mr. Sallow.
What Sebastian did was inexcusable. You cannot possibly be about to defend him.
Sebastian acted rashly, but he acted out of instinct to save Anne.
Out of instinct? With an unforgivable curse? This family does not resort to using dark magic, even against our enemies. What Sebastian did cannot be undone. That you are defending Sebastian's behavior at all tells me everything I need to know. You are as guilty as he is. Sebastian is to come nowhere near Feldcroft, nowhere near Anne. Unforgivable curses are so named for a reason. If I hear that either of you continues down this path, if either of you uses dark magic, I will notify the headmaster immediately. Why, Sebastian?